miss out. Caddy runs wide out onto the sand there, loses a lot of places.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Drivers Room Sunday League. Today we are at round 3, Tier 1, and yeah, Season 4, Season 5. I'm a little hazy today. I got my second vaccine shot, so I'm gonna apologize straight away if I say something funny or goofy. So today we are at the Big Willie Raceway or Big Willow Raceway in the Mercedes 300 SL Red Pig. I think it's called. The call nickname is Red Pig. So let's see where the guys ended up in today's qualifier. Starting off in pole, we have Too Fast. And we have Lionessy. I've been told to take a look at both sides of Lionessy's car. Like I said, I'm going to be rambling a lot today. So, and he apparently has a little grudge against people. So, like I said in a few videos or streams, that you piss Lionessy off, you end up in his banter list. So, we have Cusker in third. We have Mr. Driver's Room in fourth. JC in fifth. Jägermeister Car. In sixth, we have John William Megan. Seventh, we have GTO. And in what is it now? Eighth, we have Flapjack in a beautiful Star Wars livery. Wow, cool. And ninth, we have Cartman. Cartman, not Cartman. Like I said, I'll be rambling a little bit today. Mr. Fast Man from the Ukraine. I'm gonna try and remember that from now on. And we have the Almighty Thor in the Thundercats livery, also aka Murkoff. So let's see how everyone got on in today's race, and it's going to be a good old little desert race. So good luck, gentlemen. See you on track. All right, we're about ready to get the show underway in the Group X, which I think is a wrong class for this car. All right, we're off at Big Willie, round 3 of I think it's season 4, season 5. We'll get to that later. We'll skip the season for now. Tier 1, here we go. Everyone gets through cleanly at turn 1. So we're gonna stick with Mr. Too Fast and Lionessy for the first lap at least. Looking like a good start. Last time I remember we drove these cars were at Le Mans, and that was the Mulsanne straight one without the chicanes, and the car pretty much topped off at 230, 50 kilometers an hour. Not a fast car, but a very interesting car to drive for sure. It's got a lot of power for something this slow of weak of a horsepower engine, but it's good fun to drive nonetheless. As we see, Cusker has moved himself up into P2 already, and Lionessy is staying in first. Too Fast has dropped a couple of positions. This is a very difficult track with the big runoff as I heard someone fall off. And we're taking a look back with JC. Oh, I've done that so many times. Oh, the car just gets sucked off the track and into the barriers, into the marbles. Nothing JC could do. Very, very sad. But that's how easy it is to cock up on this track. Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of Big Willow, especially in the faster cars. For these cars, it's pretty much okay, but fast cars like Group 1s, yeah, I would be careful. As we see Mercer, a little bit of a small lag here and there, but from people, but it's probably Gran Turismo's servers. So, oh, we see a little drift from GTO, Cartman there. Cartman has shown extremely good pace so far. And I think GTO is just kicking up some dust. As we see Merc is going for a move on the inside of Cartman. Don't do that too early. Otherwise he'll chop your parents off and put him into a chili, Merc. Just don't sell him your pubic hairs. That'll be very bad. I just can't stop referencing South Park when I see Cartman's name. I just love when Cartman calls me Sir Douchebag in the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. Well, you know, the real Eric Cartman, not Cartman Revisor. As we see John William Megan in 9th, and JC has unfortunately been forced to retire the car. As we see Lioness C is holding up in front. But for how long? As we see Cusker and Mercer is right on Lioness's heels. One little small mistake out on the gravel and Lionessy will lose the spot. But Mercer seems to be on fire today. He is right on the rear end of Cusker. As we see Cusker is going for a move on the outside into turn 1. Is he close enough to make a move on Lionessy? I think. Oh, and Cusker just gets too wide. Ends up on the dirt. As we see, Mercer now is really on the hunt for P1. I think Mercer can finally smell it again. I don't think Mercer's had many wins in the Sunday League. I know he's had a couple, but I can't really remember which seasons and stuff at the moment. Mercer has a big record of where everyone's been and ended up. As we see, Linus, he's just kicking up some dirt. Cusker now down to 3rd. We have Too Fast in 4th. We have GTO, a big gap up to Too Fast from him, and a bigger gap down to Merc. And Merc has gotten himself into 6th, so a very good drive so far from Merc. Flapjack still trying to find his pace, I believe. I do love this old Mercedes, though. It is a very beautiful Mercedes. I wish they had the normal civilian version of it. As we see, another person has ended up in the gravel, and that is GTO. As we take a look back with Mr. GTO, is he doing the same mistake I did on 2? Yep. I've done a few of those mistakes myself. I remember driving the GR3 Viper around here. Just an absolute pain. And I despise the last turn. As we see, Mercer is attacking Lionessy. Let's take a quick look back at that action as we see him trying to go on the outside, the same as Cusker, but he's not going to be easily fooled. He knows where Lionessy is parking his car. Now Mercer's on the outside into turn 2, but he's a little too far behind Lionessy at this time to make a move, especially on the outside. He knows he's got better pace right now than Lionessy. He's going for the... Oh, whoa, a little spike there. As we see, Cusker's right on Mercer's bumper. Same with Too Fast to Cusker. We got a 3 or 4-way battle for the lead. I think it's a 4-way battle for the lead. I have no idea what I'm talking about and saying anymore. I'm not a professional at doing this. But at least we're having fun. As we see, Mercer has gone from attack to defense. He has to defend against the crazy Irishman. He's probably sipping Irish whiskey about now, or what is it that Irish people like? They like their liquor, right? Probably just sipping it like a macchiato, or maybe a shot. I don't know. I don't drink that much, if ever, so I can't really tell you. As we see the gap has opened a little bit up with the 4 in front. So we're just going to take a quick look back. We have Merc in 5th. He's getting a little bit of a gap down to Flapjack. Flapjack is in the crosshairs of Cartman. We have John William Megan there and GTO in the back. We're back with the lead as we see what happened to the... Oh, never mind. It was just the list toggling JC that isn't with us anymore in this race. As we see, Cusker is very much on the offensive. He's trying to get past Mercer, but Mercer's not an easy man to get past, believe me. Mercer has a tendency to place his car wherever it needs to be to make it as wide as possible. The same with the voice of the driver's room, Mr. AGT Racer Grimlock. And I do believe maybe Grim was in Tier 2 this weekend and did a guest appearance for Tier 2. So that's going to be interesting to see when Frog makes that commentary video. As we see them all going wide out of last turn, we see Merc over here right now, still hanging on. Merc, of course, a very talented racer. I've had many good battles with the almighty Thor, Lord of Thunder and Lightning. As we see, Cartman's going for a move on the inside into turn 1 on Flapjack, and Flapjack is going for the whatever the move is to get back on him. Again, I've completely forgotten the word. As we see, GTO is right on John William Megan's exhaust pipes. We're trying to get all the action in today's race. It's a little bit difficult when there's action happening all over the track. Going back to the guys in the front, we see Mercer still trying to hang on to Lionessy. Lionessy is feeling the pressure right now, and we are on sport hard tires. That I haven't noticed that right now. It's going to make the cars a little bit more slidey, a little bit more difficult to control through the turns. As we see Mercer is closing in a little bit more on Lionessy. As we see Cusker is sliding a little bit further away from... oh, wow. That looked like a big... yeah. Mercer just upset his car completely through the last turn. As I've said, a lot of mistakes through turn 1. Last turn, I mean. Last turn is insanely difficult if you don't get through it cleanly. and the correct way, which I, as a driver, never, ever, ever seem to be able to do. Oh my goodness, there's a little bit of a lag from the server here. As long as it's not too crazy, as we see Merc there, Flapjack, and GTO. And I think we lost Cartman. Yeah, I think Cartman has been forced to retire the car. The engine blew up. Oil spill everywhere, so watch out on track, guys. Could be an oil spill on the tarmac. So we're down to 8. These cars require a lot of maintenance. And I'm pretty sure JC and Cartman's cars weren't up to code. As we can see it right now. And it is so close between the 4 in front. And Cusker is trying to go for a move. We all know how fast Cusker is. He is one of the fastest guys we have in the driver's room. As we see, Too Fast is trying to look for a way around Mr. Driver's room. Still hasn't been able to do so. A little bit difficult when the cars are exactly the same when built to spec. Oh, and we see Cusker with a little tail slide. Could the small amount of tire wear kick in already? Oh, wow. Lion SE and Cusker has spent a lot more of their front tires than Too Fast and Mercer. It's very interesting to see it's just so close between all these 4. Going for an onboard view with Mr. Too Fast. The gearing could have possibly been a little better in this car, to be honest with you. Little onboard action from Too Fast. As we see them all chasing Lion SE down. Lion SE hasn't been able to chill out for 1 single second so far in this race. As we see, the gap between Flapjack and Merc isn't really increasing or decreasing. GTO is still trying to catch up on a lost time, and John William Megan is still falling behind. So we're gonna stick with the front 4 for the moment. I'm taking a look at the map as well, just to see if there's any action between Merc and Flapjack. As we see Cusker going into the pits already. I will say that is a little bit early, and I don't really think oh wow, the fuel is insanely low. Wow, yeah. Cusker has just drunk all... Yeah, he doesn't just drink whiskey, ladies and gentlemen. He drinks fuel as well. No pun intended there, but yeah, Cusker, he just... he drinks fuel. He has drunk a lot of go-go juice, and he needs more to keep him going. And you see John William Megan, he has saved an amazing amount of fuel so far. 50% left in the tank, so he shouldn't need all that much to complete the race, I think. Yeah, that should be good enough for him. As we just stick with Mercer for the moment, and Too Fast and Lionessy. Very good to see the Golf livery finally in front. It's been a difficult time for Mercer. I know there's a lot of aliens in the oh, as we see, Mercer is going into the pits as oh wow, I didn't notice the fuel. Huh? Yeah, that could be interesting. Mercer has also burned a surprising amount of fuel, as we see Merc is rallying into the pits, and GTO is staying out for a few more laps. Looks like the fuel is good to go. Cusker now in fourth as we try and scroll down to Flapjack. And he has come out of the pits with about 60-ish% fuel left in the tank. John Willimingham just put in a couple of liters there and got himself going. Should be good to the very end. I love the engine sound on these cars. They sound mean. Like they're out to get you. And we see them both going into the pits. So GTO is due for a pit stop. He's just ahead of Mr. Driver's Room now. Mr. Driver's Room is using TCS as well. Is he aware of him using TCS? Maybe it's easier for him to use TCS on this track. Don't know. I don't remember how this car is to drive normally. As we see, Mercer is now in first. He has made one hell of an undercut. Mr. Driver's Room himself, the one that created Driver's Room, is now in first. My recruiter is now in first. Oh my goodness, guys. Can he hold off Cusker for the remainder? Remains to be seen. But Cusker, as we all know, is a very fast, very consistent driver. And unfortunately, I am not really at his pace. I've tried to keep up with that man before, but I just think all the whiskey he drinks is just giving him rocket fuel. In real life and in game. As we see, Too Fast and Lionessy are sticking to each other like glue, and Too Fast is just trying to warm up the tires by sliding a little bit. Flapjack has come out in front of Merc after the pit stops. And, oh, that's why Merc just took on a hell of a lot of fuel. That could be Merc's downfall. He's usually quite good on pit stop strategies, but I think he might have bottled the strategy today. GTO not able to catch up or capitalize. He's too far back after his little run off the track, and Megan is just not hanging on. Right now, the most exciting battle is in front between Mercer and Cusker. So I'm sorry for all the scrolling, but we are going to stick with Mercer and Cusker for a little bit. As we see, Lionessy and Too Fast is now approaching fast. It's going to be dangerous for Mercer. He's going to be on the receiving end of everyone. He's going to be under attack for the remainder. Is he able to win this? Come on, Mercer. Come on. I believe in you, Mercer. You can defeat the little whiskey drinking Irishman. Is it whiskey? I think it's whiskey. As we see, Cusker is going for a move. Oh, he's able to make it into turn 1. Oh, come on, Cusker, you little. That rocket fuel he's using, that should be banned. Maybe there'll be a disqualification after this. Mr. Mercer is in charge of the Sunday League, so anything can happen, really. It's his series. He can do whatever he wants. But the thing is, Cusker now has to push like absolute crazy to keep the place in front, and that could possibly put more pressure on his front tires again. And maybe Mercer can psych him out into a mistake. As we see, Lionessy is just trying to keep himself in front of Too Fast, and at the same time try to attack Mercer, but he's just a little too far behind to do anything at the moment. As we see, Too Fast is going for a move on the inside into last turn, and he makes that move stick. Wow! Oh, 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 oh. As we see, Lionessy is, struggling to keep the car on track. Loses a lot of ground up to Too Fast, but Too Fast is secure a third for the moment. Wow! The action is non-stop so far. And from what I can see in the backfield, it's pretty spread. So Flapjack in 5th, Merc in 6th, we have GTO in 7th, and Megan still in 8th. But looks like Megan is catching up a little tiny bit. And we see Mercer is still sticking on Cusker's rear fender and exhaust pipes like glue. He's not letting that gap go too much. Maybe it is. From the screen I can see. Yeah, it looks like Cusker is pulling away a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Cusker is pulling away from Mercer. Going for a rear view of the action. The car just tops off at 234. Not that much. There are sections where Mercer is a lot stronger than Cusker, it seems. And it looks like Cusker is actually burning away a lot of his front tires again. So his usage of the tires is a lot higher than Mercer, but again, I think Cusker's on a pad while Mercer is on a wheel. A smoother driving style could mean also, you know, smoother tire wear. As we see, Linus, he's just now left in the dust. He's probably lost all concentration and focus, and he's just dropped down the field. We have 5 minutes remaining, as we see Flapjack there. We have GTO. behind GTO. I think GTO has actually passed Merc, so and Megan is still washing his windows. Or wiping his windows. Mercer is just desperately now trying to find a way through Cusker again. As we see, Cusker is going very high on that last turn. Cusker might be struggling a little bit. Is it time for no? Mercer is just still too far behind. It looks like Mercer is closing in at this sector of the track. Looks like this is where Mercer is strongest. As you see, Too Fast, and we have Linus a little further back. So it's very close between the top three for sure. Mercer's just trying everything now in his playbook to get ahead of Cusker. And Cusker's tires are starting to drop off. That could be a defining factor. Just a couple of minutes to go. This could be any one of these three's race to win. Can Cusker keep it on track for a few more minutes? Will the tires hold? Will the engine not blow in his face? With oil and gear parts, pistons. Oh, as we see Cusker. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, Cusker was a little bit too much out on the dirt there. Oh, still managing to keep it in front of MJR Mercer. Mercer is really on the hunt. He knows he's got better tires at the moment. He knows he's probably has this in the bag. But getting through Cusker, getting past Cusker, not easy as well. Both very good at defending their lines. Just look at the tire wear on Cusker's car compared to Mercer. A little bit more tire wear on Too Fast's car, and Linus is looking good. It's gonna be one more lap for the guys in front. I don't know about the guys in the back. I think Merc is actually challenging GTO as we see that commentary curse striking Merc. Losing a little bit of ground up to GTO. As we see Mercer's on the move yet again. It's gonna be the last lap to do anything. Last chance, Mr. Driver's Room. Last chance to get past Cusker. Will you be able to psych him out? Will you be able to take the win? Or will Cusker be the massive drinking champion and racing champion of today? I'll just say this, I've only heard rumors about the Irish, that they're completely crazy when it comes to drinking. I don't know any facts. I'm just basing it on what I've seen on Family Guy and what I've heard of rumors. I think Cusker is actually a very decent guy, doesn't drink too much, but you know, gotta mock him because of the flag, right? as we see him going through the very last turn. Oh, the same again. I think it's enough now for him to stay in front of Mercer, but Mercer has stuck on his ass like glue. A very good race from the 4 in front, a very good race from everyone on track today, and Flapjack is ahead of Thor. Thor not able to do anything about him. But a very good race regardless from everyone in today's race. I'm pretty sure I would have crushed my car by now, as we see Merc is just taking the Craig line, as we call it. And yeah. I don't usually do this, but I got cut off a little bit early there. Yeah, very good race, and thank you all for watching, and come back next week for round number 4. See you then. This is Kimaru signing off.